Reći ću vam nekoliko priča koje su u suštini jedna. 1976. godine.
I'm going to tell you a few stories that are actually one funny story in 1976.
Ja sam bio u vozu iz Moskve za Beograd.
I went by train from Moscow to Belgrade.
Imao sam vagon Li.
I had a bed wagon.
Da. Delio sam kupe sa herojem Sovjetskog saveza.
And I was sharing my compartment with a man who was a hero of the USSR.
Koji je bio gost našeg univerziteta u Beogradu.
He was a guest of our university here in Belgrade.
Prvi put išao tako daleko na zapad.
And for the very first time he went so far to the west.
Tokom 2 noći i 2 dana putovanja vozom iz Moskve.
And given that it takes 2 days and 2 nights to get by train from Moscow to Belgrade.
Mi smo stvorili jedan jezik, ja ne govorim ruski, ali smo stvorili jedan zajednički jezik.
We managed to make up a common language, a common tongue. I don't speak any Russian, but we managed to communicate in a language that we made up.
Ja sam objašnjavao koliko je Jugoslavija jedna otvorena zemlja i kako putujemo svuda gdje god hoćemo bez viza.
I tried to explain him that Yugoslavia was such a lovely and open country, how we could travel anywhere without any visas.
A on je govorio o zatvorenosti Rusije, sa odnosima sa Kinom i tako dalje.
And he spoke how Russia was a very closed country, and he spoke about the relations with China and things like that.
Skraćujem priču.
Long story short.
Vrlo simpatičan čovjek.
He was a nice guy.
Dolazimo na našu granicu u Subotici.
We come to the border crossing in Subotica.
Otvaraju se vrata našeg kupea.
The door opens, our compartment.
Ja spavam na gornjem ležaju, on na donjem.
And I was sleeping on the upper bunk. He was sleeping on the bottom
jedan
bunk.
veliki brkati policajac je na mojoj visini gornjeg kreveta.
And there is a huge guy, a huge police officer with a huge mustache. He was actually my height.
Pogleda me i kaže, pa šta ćeš ti u ovom vozu?
And he looked at me and he said like, what the hell are you doing in this train?
Ja mu kažem, ja sam ostavio svoju suprugu u Moskvi da studira 3. stepen violine, jer tamo je najbolji univerzitet za žičane instrumente.
And I said, well, I left my wife studying in Moscow at the Conservatorium because she's studying violin 3rd year, and that's the very best musical university in the world.
Ja sam tada već bio glumac koga su prepoznavali, jeli?
At the time, I was already sort of a famous actor. People recognized me in the streets.
Pogledao u mog dole saputnika i kaže, a ti?
And okay, he looks at my fellow traveler and he said like, what about you?
A on kaže, ja sam gost univerziteta, on kaže, daj pasoš.
He said, well, I am invited as a guest by the University of Yugoslavia, and he says, okay, give me your passport.
On pregleda taj pasoš vrlo brzo i kaže, nemaš vizu, izlazi iz voza, izlazi napolje.
And he flipped quickly through the pages of his passport and he said, well, you have no visa. Get away from here. You leave the train.
Ja sam pokušao da zaustavim i zaustavio sam tog policajca i rekao sam, nemoguće, on je naš gost.
And I tried to do something to prevent that, so I stopped this police officer and said, this cannot happen like that, he's our guest.
Vratio se posle 40 minuta.
40 minutes later, the guy comes back.
I bacio mu pasoš negde ovako, kako golman hvata loptu u sredini, negde tu ovako u stomak ovako.
And he throws this passport at his stomach like that, you know, like the football match when you're trying to catch the ball from entering the goal, and it was the same movement, straight to the stomach.
Došli smo na beogradsku stanicu. Na stanici tog čovjeka nije čekao niko od našeg univerziteta.
So we come to the Belgrade train station, and guess what? Nobody was there to welcome this man, this hero of the USSR. Who was our guest?
1976.
In 1976.
Ja sam mu pomogao i sad dalje neću da gnjavim, našli smo tog čovjeka i tako dalje.
So I helped him out, and I don't want to bother you any longer, but we managed to find the person who was supposed to wait for him, etc., etc.
Druga priča iz voza važna.
Another very important train story.
Bio sam odmah posle rata u bivšoj Jugoslaviji u vozu za Zagreb.
Immediately after the wars in former Yugoslavia, I was in the train going to Zagreb.
I prvi put se nalazim na srpsko-hrvatskoj granici, za mene potpuno novoj jednoj liniji.
For the first time, I was at the border crossing between Serbia and Croatia, and for me that was quite a novelty.
Ulaze hrvatski policajci i carina i za mene u novim uniformama.
And the Croatian police officers and customs officers enter the train and they wear some completely new uniforms that I see for the first time.
Nisam znao šta će se dogoditi, bilo je vrlo osjetljivo vreme.
And I couldn't really predict what was about to happen because those were some delicate times.
Oni su se veoma obradovali kad su videli i rekli, hej, pa hajde da se slikamo.
And to be honest, they were quite happy to see me. They said, oh, come on, let's take a picture together.
Što smo mi uradili.
Which we did.
Imam jednu drugu priču koju vam neću, ne bi previše duga i neću da vas gnjavim, vidim da ste žedni.
There is a third story, but I see that you're already thirsty, so I don't want to take more of your time.
Ali ovo moram da vam kažem.
But there's something you need to know.
Pre mjesec dana sam bio u Albaniji.
A month ago, I was in Albania.
U mestu Drač.
In a city called Drač.
Bio sam gost festivala, albanskog festivala na festivalu Drač, gde sam bio pozivan više puta, a sad sam došao prvi put.
I was a guest of their festival. They invited me several times before, but this was actually the first time that I attended the festival.
Taj ljubazni narod je bio više nego pažljiv prema meni.
And I have to say that the lovely people there were more than nice to me.
Na večeri zatvaranja festivala njihovog važnog,
And on the last day of the festival, during the closing ceremony,
postoje direktni prenos tog festivala za čitavu Albaniju.
there was this live broadcast of that ceremony and that was shown in all over Albania.
Meni su dali neku nagradu za doprinos kulturi, filmu i ne znam.
They gave me an award for my contributions to movies and culture and whatnot.
I ja sam morao da se zahvalim.
So I had to say thank you,
Što sam i učinio.
which I did.
I rekao sam otprilike sledeće.
And I said the following, more or less.
Dragi prijatelji,
Dear friends,
dolazim iz zemlje koja je tako blizu, a tako daleko u istoriji bilo od vaše zemlje.
I come from a country which is so close to yours but so far away throughout all our history.
Nas su delile ozbiljni nesporazumi i velike greške.
We were split apart by serious misunderstandings and huge mistakes.
I vreme je da tome dođe kraj.
And it's time to end this.
I rekao sam, tome je došao kraj.
And I said, actually, we are ending it now.
A onda
And then
sam gledao utakmicu
I've seen the football match.
i video dron kako leti iznad stadiona ovog ovde našeg,
And
stadiona Jugoslovenske narodne armije.
I saw that famous drone flying above the heads of the football fans in the stadium.
Tužno.
That's sad.
Ovo želim da vam kažem.
So I want to conclude.
Mi tehničke greške, ko to mi, ljudi, duha ili kreativnosti, ili ljudi,
We, as people, as creative people, as artists, as spiritual people, as people, simply people,
ne možemo popraviti.
we cannot fix the technical mistakes,
Ali možemo popraviti ljudske greške,
but we can fix the human mistakes,
što ja i svi mi činimo.
which I'm doing, which all of us are doing.
Ujedinjene nacije, to rade od svog novog postanka, posle svog prvog oblika koje su imale.
The United Nations are doing that since the very first day that they were formed in this form of today.
Ujedinjene nacije imaju nešto više godina nego što ja imam.
The United Nations are a bit older than I am.
I ja i dalje, iako nisam u mladim godinama,
And even though I'm not in my primest youth,
Da, imam optimizam i energiju da se ljudi ponašaju kao ljudi.
I'm an optimist and I share this enthusiasm that people will behave like people.
I da se osnovne ljudske vrednosti postojanja dalje razvijaju.
And that some basic human values will be developed further.
To ću činiti do kraja.
And I will fight for that till the bitter end.
Ja vam zahvaljujem.
Thank you.
I čestitam nam.
And I would like to wish us all a happy UN Day.
69. rođendan. Hvala vam
And
lepo.
our 69th birthday. Thank you.